For the first time, the money that I've invested and has grown on top of itself is making more money than I make now. And I think that's a goal that a lot of people aspire to, especially to become financially independent, is the money that I have now is working harder than I am.
I'm not going to hit you. I'm not going to hit you. Don't move. Don't move. Investor Beat starts now. Thanks for watching. I'm Chris Hill, joined in studio by Ron Gross.
Ooh, you got me in the forehead there.
That's why we have Band-Aids.
Unbelievable.
All right, let's wrap up the week. On Thursday, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella comes out, makes it official. The Microsoft Office suite is now available on the iPad.
Not a decade too soon.
Not a decade too soon. Wall Street likes the news. You like this, Mike?
I like it a lot. It's welcome, Satya Nadella. It's breaking with the Windows tradition. I think people have been calling this for quite some time. You can only hang on to that for so long. I like this move a lot. I think we're looking probably at $1 billion plus in revenue. Also a win for Apple, who gets 30% of that.
It's a nice little cut.
When it's through the App Store. So I think this is the first of a lot of things we're going to see out of Microsoft that breaks that kind of Windows mold, and I like it.
Do you think part of the movement in the stock today has to do with at least some people saying this means we're not going to have any more hardware? This is the end of the Surface tablet.
Well, it was interesting. During the demo and the presentation of the Office app, the Surface was nowhere to be found. We saw iPads, we saw some Android devices. So I think probably people are saying that clearly wasn't working. Ballmer's out, Gates is stepping back. It's a new age, and it looks interesting.
All right, let's move on to Amazon. We'll stick with big tech because Amazon is having an event next Wednesday. They've billed it as, hey, we're going to give you an update on our video business. And there are a lot of reports out there that they're going to be launching a free ad-supported TV service separate from Amazon Prime. Is this the right move?
Well, it's interesting. They are kind of denying it, but, you know, dost thou protest too much, perhaps? Yeah. The ad business part of it is interesting. Obviously, there's a lot of money out there for ad-supported media. YouTube, a good example of that. Billions of dollars to be had. Whether people want to sit through ads, would they prefer to pay a subscription and do without ads? I think there's probably a place for both. I just installed a Roku box in my house day before yesterday, and it's great, and I'm really excited about all the new technology that's coming down, whether Apple is perhaps getting in bed with Comcast and going to offer a streaming device. Amazon is going that way. There's a lot of good things coming our way. Too early to see who's the winner and how it shakes out, but a lot of exciting things.
But at a minimum, you have to believe that advertisers are one potential winner here, if only because it's going to drive down pricing.
Yeah, I mean, I think advertisers should do quite well. There's a lot of people chasing a lot of these different, whether you're going to Facebook or you're going to YouTube or Google or what have you. There's a lot of different avenues. They certainly want to spend their dollars wisely where they get the best audience. Whether this is going to be that, we'll see. But certainly, I think there's going to be a lot of demand.
All right, we're wrapping up. We just got one more trading day in this fiscal quarter, so that'll be on Monday. But as we wrap up the week, look ahead to next week. What's a stock I can put on my watch list?
I would look at Perry Ellis for next week, and they report earnings on Thursday, rather late in the cycle. They reported preliminary earnings a couple weeks ago, which were weak, and the stock really took a hit. So I'll be looking to hear a little bit more about what they have to say. They blamed the weather. They blamed the poor retail environment. We've heard a lot about that. I want to hear more because we own a big chunk of it in our deep value service. So I'll be looking to hear what management has to say.
Is that a Perry Ellis shirt?
It is not a Perry Ellis shirt.
Maybe talk your own book there and help them out. Pick up a few.
Will do.
Just an idea for the weekend.
Thank you.
All right, for Ron Gross, I'm Chris Hill. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
Wow, you really poked my eye out.
Oh my.
So sorry.
Oh my God.
Not to mention hit the wound.